You know, UFC 307, it's not, like, the main event is a little bit, not a lot of people were real happy about it at first. I mean, I'm still not that thrilled about it, but I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty decent matchup. But all the other fights on there, well, a lot of them are actually pretty good matchups. I mean, you got Jose Aldo, Mario Bautista, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson versus Joaquin Buckley. There's quite a few fights on there. You got Raquel Pennington, fighting Juliana Pena, which I could care less about, not to be rude to you ladies, but I mean, I want Pennington to win. I just really don't like Pena, but she just kind of annoys me. But it's a pretty good card for the most part. I'm forgetting all the other fights, and I'm on my phone right now. So if I go to look at the other fights right now, I'm gonna close this video out. But man, I don't know. Oh, and not to mention, Pereira and Khalil Roundtree. It could be. I mean, Khalil, he has good Muay Thai. I mean, the guy, I think he goes out there in Thailand, trains a lot. Now, granted, I understand everybody hypes up Pereira, which is he should be hyped up. The guy's a monster. But he has little things that he does that you can see that are just, it doesn't look like it's the greatest technique. And he looks a little bit weird sometimes when he's throwing his strikes. And you're just like, damn, how does he get away with this? But he makes it work. And when this guy throws his strikes, I mean, I don't know, like, his hands are huge. So when they're like, it's like cinder blocks smashing you in your fucking face. I mean, it's this dude he's got a lot of bone density or something. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this guy, but he is not your average, like, he looks like a skinny, tall, lanky guy, but at the same time, he's got weight to him and some density in there and big bones and shit. Like, I mean, when he cracks people, their eyes roll behind their head, and they're just not normal for the rest of the, they're either out cold or fucking trying to survive, and 9 times out of 10 they're out cold. But anyway, I think UFC 307 will be all right. The fights are starting to get back to a little, the pay-per-views are getting, or have been pretty good all year. So, but the last few, like, well, the Bilal and Leon Edwards card was just, ugh. I won money off the Sean O'Malley event. I bet on Merab. I bet on like 7 fights that night. So, and I won them all on a parlay. But the events are starting to look a little bit better. It's been pretty. The free events though, those what you call it's UFC Apex, all that. I mean, Paris was good, that was for sure. I haven't been making videos like I normally do. I've been kind of like just busy trying to get myself back up and running. I had a lot of stuff that I was going through. So I fell off with my YouTube. Not that I make great YouTube videos or anything, but I like to talk about the MMA. I like to talk about UFC. I like to talk about boxing. And while we're on that, how about Anthony Joshua, man, getting sparked by Daniel Dubois? That was, I mean, he just didn't look right from the opening bell. He just looked real stiff in there and was just getting walked on. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's time for him to just call it quits. I mean, he's made a lot of money, and I mean, if he comes back and fights him again or something, I don't know. I mean, but every time he loses a fight, it just makes that Tyson Fury fight like less appealing to everybody. You know, if he would have won that fight, and then say if Fury would have won his rematch against Usyk, which is very, you know, there's a big chance that's not happening. You know, that would have been a great fight for those two guys to go out on. You know, Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, you know, a match for, you know, the English fans. They do it out there again in like Wembley or something. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. I'll be back. I'll make some more videos soon. I've just been busy. Just started my new job. So, anyway, yeah, just know that I love you guys.